Hello, welcome back to my channel. I want to share a progress video for one of my clients, Tony. Tony is a newer client of mine. She first came to see me in August of 2024, and this is her. This is her first visit. She hadn't had a haircut in about 8 months. Not too bad, but her hair was definitely in need of moisture. And it had been 3 years since she had her hair actually pressed out. So you can see the condition it was in. It was kind of dry and a little lifeless there at the beginning. But for her first visit, it was a new client service. We did a hydrating steam conditioning treatment, silk press, and a reconstructive haircut to remove her damaged ends and kind of bring her hair back to life. There she is.
I love it. Look at my right in the front.
She came to me again in November of 2024 I blew her hair out and we did a light trim at that visit. So we didn't do any styling. This here, what you see me doing now is her January 2025 appointment. And I want you to pay close attention just to the overall condition of her hair. So at that first appointment, we did cut quite a bit because you could see she had a few inches of hair that needed to come off. This particular appointment though, you can see what her ends look like. So they're only lightly split. People tend to believe that frequent trims, or regular trims, I should say, regular haircuts, regular trims, stunt the growth of your hair, and it is like just furthest from the truth. Like all of my clients that get regular trims retain length. They retain not only length but fullness. So you can see here, look at the amount of hair that I am trimming off. But look at the she doesn't have any hair that you can see through, like at the beginning. So let's say, let's say she had waited 8 months again, then we would only be taking more off at that point. Then you've allowed this hair, this hair right here that I'm trimming, she would have allowed that to just split further and further up the shaft. That's not beneficial. So when people say, oh, I've heard people say you can only do 1 trim a year, 2 trims a year. You can, but you're looking at more hair coming off. And that, I think, is just less. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense to catch. It's like cutting grass. It makes more sense to have some level of consistency with the trims. And consistency, my definition of consistency, like I tell all of my clients, at minimum 4 trims a year. At minimum 4. Each quarter, you should be sitting down in a professional that you trust. You should be sitting in their chair, getting a professional haircut, a professional trim. That is where my clients, regardless of how they wear their hair, I have seen the most progress. Now, saying that though, there are clients that need haircuts more frequently. And those clients tend to wear more heat on their hair, or they have color treated hair, or they do a lot to their hair. They do a lot of manipulation, which I don't have too many clients that manipulate their hair a lot. A couple, not too many. And Tony does not put heat on her hair at all. She does not put heat on her hair. She actually wears protective styles most of the time, unless she is coming to me for her maintenance, or she's coming to me for, 2-strand twists or something like that. Her hair in a matter of, let's see, that's August to January, looks totally different to me. It feels totally different. It looks totally different. It's full. It's moving. Even from when I pressed it out the first time. If you go back in this video, you can see a true difference in her hair. And that's just between 3 appointments. And I think she did come to me another time for 2-strand twists, but we didn't do any, I didn't cut her hair at that visit. So between August and January, this is her 3rd haircut, or her 3rd trim, if you want to call it, because there was so little taken off at this appointment. Another thing I want to share about Toni is I'm so proud of her. Like, I love when clients come to me and they want to reach certain goals, or they want to see something with their hair, and they do what I tell them to do, and it happens for them. Like, that is why I do this. That's really why I do this, and that's really the type of client that I love. I don't particularly want just, one-off clients. So I structure my services to attract long-term clients that really want to go in for the long haul. Let's map this out for at least a full year and see where your hair can go. That's the type of client that I like to work with. That's the type of client that Toni is. And I'm so proud of her hair. Like, look at it. I mean, look at it. Really, 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 really. She loved her hair the first time I did it, but this time, in such a short time, like, it hasn't even been 6 months. It hasn't even been 6 months. And look at her hair. And that is what partnering with a good stylist, I'm not tooting my own horn because I'm not the only, good stylist out there, but partnering with a stylist that knows how to help you, if you're not afraid of following the regimen, if you're not afraid of cutting when I say it's time to cut, treating when I say it's time to treat, you will see the results. You will see the results. If you're not trying to wear 20 different hairstyles every month, you will see the results. You will. And her hair is absolutely beautiful. She has what I consider high density, and it's gray, and it's beautiful gray. So gray just tends to be a little more, have a mind of its own, a little more coarse. However, her hair is flowing. It has a shine to it. It's moving. Like, I really, really love this. I couldn't wait to share this because her hair is so beautiful. But just in those few short months. It is beautiful.
Thank you.
And that gray is beautiful. This is what we got. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you subscribe to see more of my client progress. Thank you.